everybody, it's Cindy here with Berryjam Crafts. So first thing we're going to do, back to the thing, but first I want to tell you, I'm going to put on golden straw on my cutting board that I got from Craft Deals. Alright, I'm just going to dry brush just a little white. I don't want a ton, but I didn't want this quite as bright. I just want to tone it down just a little. And you can see I am not putting a ton of paint on, but I am putting some paint on here. We're going to hit this with a blow dryer, make sure we're dry. I'm going to do, you always have acorns in your pockets. I'm just lining this up. So I'm using English Navy and Tuscan Red as my colors. If you don't know if you have your brush offloaded enough, if you move it onto your hand and that really slides around on your hand or on the plastic, then you're not offloaded enough. I put that on and immediately I could put my finger over it and my hand did not smear it at all. So I know I am offloaded enough. Burnt orange, green, green, orange. If you want to go darker with that, you surely can. I think we're going to go just how we are. Fall is my favorite time of year. And these are my fall colors, my go-to fall colors. Any of the, hi Wendy, any of the burnt oranges, harvest orange, stuff like that, I almost just put that in orange. Rustic colors on that. All right, so we've got this. Now, we're going to wait to do the back side, okay? But I'm just going to set that over there. I think I'm going to do these two. Has a sale, and they'll do just tow to scrap wood, different sizes, different whatever. This guy is painted in that barn wood. I'm going to try and just level this out. All right, so we're going to get my burnt orange, you guys, and I'm going to do my pumpkin first. And this time I'm just going to pounce on my pumpkin. So we're going to grab a little bit of burnt umber. I'm going to kind of make it look like he's shadowy down here. I'm going to do my burgundy on the inside. So let's get our patchwork quilt going here. Oh, got a little bit of red in there. But that turned out pretty cute. All right, we are going to get the back side of this. We are going to continue with the golden straw. We're going to make this one a little funner. And now, since the front and the sides are already done, I'm pretty good with going with where I need to go. Got to get that paint goober off, though. All right, I just put 2 drops of Tuscan Red on there. And 4... my white's dry off my chip brush. Guys, we're just having fun. Dropped paint colors on here, nothing much, just dropped paint colors. Now I'm going to try to focus on that bottom a little more. So it kind of looks like it's on fire. I do like that. Gathering his goodness. So we're going to do the green. I think the Mossy Meadow would have been a better choice. I do think Mossy Meadow would have been better with the dark background that I had. So I want to do one more quick project with you guys. Already painted. It's already painted. Fits perfect. I am just going to not offload. This is the only time I do not offload. You love my supervisors. The only time I'm not offloading, I have a wide open spot. So I am just going to pounce it onto my project, all right? And then I am going to use that. And you guys, the pie and the crust are going to be in my burnt orange for right now. Now, I am going to do something really quick. It's not going to be on all of it, you guys, but I do need to cover up that. I am going to get some, so stick with me. That's all I'm going to ask. Stick with me. You guys are going to love what I'm about to do. I'm going to grab a brush. I'm going to stick it in my water. I'm going to grab a little bit of, it's just my lid. You guys, I can always rinse my lid. I'm going to put some paint in. I'm going to put it back in the water. And I'm lightly tapping it off. All right, we're going to hit that with the blow dryer. Now, I need that nutmeg brown again. So it looks like it's the crust. There we go. All right. And I am going to come over the top of my pie crust. Filled in my pie. We filled in my crust with the light and the darks, and we did that. You wasn't hungry until now. All right, you guys, I am done. Thank you for joining me tonight. I appreciate all of you who stuck around and hung out. I appreciate Essential Stencil. Now, is what I would do, but I don't have I will do it later. Blech, can't talk. I would like to dry brush just a little bit of white or a little bit of yellow to kind of coordinate it with the colors on the back. I think dry brush with it just on the edges. Hopefully you guys can see that. So there, we're done. We're done for the night. See you guys later.